Here's what's really cool about Pieter. In February of this year, Pieter launched a software as a service product. And right now he's doing about $3,000 a month in revenue. When you hear his story, I think what you'll find is that what he did wasn't magical or crazy. It was fairly simple and you could do the exact same thing. So take me back. So it's September. You guys decide you're dedicating at least one day a week, maybe more, to this process of idea extraction, of figuring out who you're going to help. Where did you even start? Did you start with like a niche, or who did you start talking to?
We knew already that we had to go into a niche, not just like calling anyone. So we kind of pre-selected 20 niches. Of course, we knew that in some way you need to reach them. You need to be able to buy email lists of architects, or you need to be able to find LinkedIn groups of architects if you want to reach that niche, because offline marketing is much more expensive. So we pre-selected 20 random niches, and then we just started calling a lot.
Or what would you call and say?
Yeah, we called them just asking if they had 5 minutes. We told them that we are a software company building custom software, and that right now we were considering building software for architects. And we asked them if we could just do a 5 minutes interview about their current pain points, problems, frustrations, administration. A lot of architects, in fact, didn't want to talk to us, which is logic.
Yeah.
But every now and then we were lucky and we had someone that wanted to reply us. And then we asked for references. So we told, okay, do we have some other architects that you know that I can call on your behalf, mentioning your name? And that went smoother and smoother. We also send out emails introducing ourselves, asking if we could call them. Yeah. But we tried so many calls and so many emails that at the end, I think we had at least 50 calls with architects where we could extract pains.
How did you know what questions to ask on the phone?
Improvising a bit. Tell me about your frustrations. What takes most time for you every day? What do you want to get rid of in your administration?
And at what point did you know that you were going to narrow in on architects?
The point where we had a few architects that mentioned the same thing, like those punch lists and site reports always came back. And then we said, okay, that's the third one. Okay, let's call the next one. And then we were a bit more directly to this administration point. So we said like, okay, we are building a software to get rid of making your site reports manually. Is that something that would interest you? So it was a bit more suggestive.
Oh, so instead of starting the call with like, hey, do you have 5 minutes? We're trying to find, ideas to build software for architects. You're like, hey, we're building this thing. Could we get your feedback?
Yeah. After number 10, so the 10th architect that told us the same thing, we said, okay, now we can go quicker because we have something interesting for them.
Yeah.
So, and then we also started emailing them, mentioning that we were building software to get rid of this part of their administration. We saw a lot of conversions there. So then we knew, okay, we might be onto something here.